Welcome to the island of Paxos. If you missed my Corfu video, you did not know that I'm sailing, hence the wet hair. And today I'm in the harbor town of Laka, and if you've seen the TV show Maestro in Blue, you may recognize this little red building. In the show, it is the music school. In reality, it is a schoolhouse, and I tried to get in to go inside, but the door is locked. Not the door to the building, but the door to the sort of, I don't know, fence around it, and it's locked. So this is close as it's gonna get. Fortunately, I'm on a boat, so I have a dinghy, and my friend is very chill and nice enough to bring me over here. Now we have rowed into town. There's not a whole lot to see here, but the harbor is beautiful, so we thought we'd stop and see. And of course, there's plenty of places to eat, and there are lots of boats in the harbor, so it's definitely a popular place with people who have boats. But it's really adorable. Look at this building. It's really interesting. And look at this outside door. It's beautiful. It's not showing up so well on the video, but it's this beautiful, like, patinaed pastel thing. There are a few little shops here, and it looks like lots of restaurants, so it's really nice. We've really enjoyed being in the harbor today. We came in pretty early, and we just sat on the boat and swam and watched people. It was great. This looks like the town square. It's really cute. And of course, there are a few Greek kids playing in the square just like they always are. I love it. Look how cute. Oh, I like Laka. I would spend my whole summer here. It's quiet, you could stay on your boat and then just come into town. We left Laka a little too early to go to the main port, and when we got there, there were no spaces for us to dock along the harbor front, but it was still a beautiful ride in. I am now in Gaios, which is the main town in Paxos. It's still very, very hot. We're supposed to have like 2 heat waves this week. So I'm just gonna kind of show you the highlights because I don't want to have a heat stroke. So it's a beautiful little island, as you've seen already, but Gaios is really beautiful, and there are a few filming locations here in town from Maestro that I want to show you. And then hopefully I'll go swimming later. And actually, this is one of the spots for filming. On the other side over there is where they give the concert at the end of the season on that, what I call a breakwater jetty over there. Let me walk down here and I'll show you. It must have taken the entire town to partake in this because this is one of 2 main entrances to the harbor, and there are constantly boats going in and out, in and out. So I don't know what they did to film it. I know they filmed a lot of it during COVID, so maybe that helped, but to have the concert here, it must have been crazy. So they stood on those rocks over there, and there were boats on both sides watching the concert. It's a really great town to sit and watch the boats coming in and out because of it being such a busy harbor, as you can see. So I love it here. When I came before, we were just here for like 12 hours. Here, we're not going to be here for very long because of the heat wave, unfortunately. But I definitely think that whether you're coming and staying on the island for a few days or you're just coming for a tour from Corfu, you can't miss Paxos. It's just too beautiful. This is a church in which they have like a concert, I believe right here in the square. It's not the main one at the end, but it's sort of an introduction to what they're doing. I think it's midway through the season, if I remember correctly. Here's the front of the church. So see, it's very beautiful. There's a second church where they did filming, but I can't seem to find it on the map. That one is right here in the center of town, so easy to find. The other one is Agia Triada, but I can't find it on the map. So, I have to go find the supermarket to buy a few things. So let's see what else we can see. Look at this. I don't know if that's a house or what, but that's stunning. Beautiful. Here's more of the waterfront, which, ooh, there's a nice breeze over here. The other thing I will mention is there is a bar that Clea is sitting in when she sees Orestes walk by, and then she walks down this path following him. The bar is called something else in the show than it is in real life, so I can't tell you which bar it is because it's not night. It may not even be open. Paxos is a really great place to wander around and look at all the beautiful architecture and alleyways. If you get off what they call the paralia for the waterfront, then there's no one back here. Even in the heart of July, I just walked through this whole street and I saw not another soul. So I suggest walking in the back alleys to see the most cool things. Look at this beautiful church, this all-white church, which isn't as common over here. Usually in the Ionian, they're a different color, and I love all the stonework. It's beautiful. There aren't very many places to swim in Gaios, but we happen to anchor, excuse me, where there are some people swimming off a small stony beach. So if you're in this town and you want to go swimming because it's so hot, this is the place to come. And look at this cute little sort of overrun garden. But all the flowers are lovely in bloom. Let me show you the beach now. See, this little beach, as you can see, is super popular and it's beautiful. It is very rocky though, and you get a lot of swell from the boats coming in and out of the harbor. So if you do come down here, just be aware of that. Anyway, that's us right there. So I'm gonna go get back on the boat. Several beach scenes in Maestro where they take a little boat to different beaches, and a few of those are on the west side of Paxos, but some of them are in Antipaxos, which is where we headed this morning. However, when we got there, every bay was full of charter boats and day boats that had gotten there really early in the day, and so we really weren't able to get any closer than this. So if you're going to do this, you need to be on one of those early boats so that you can take full advantage of all of the beautiful scenery there. Good morning again from Paxos. So as you saw yesterday, we did sail a little bit to Antipaxos, and we were going to stay there the night in a harbor, but nothing was super protected. So we ended up back here in this bay in Paxos called Mongonisi. Really nice, quiet. The restaurant that's over there, one with the beach umbrella chairs in it, started playing Greek music at like 10 o'clock, but live Greek music. It was good, and it only lasted for like an hour, hour and a half, so really not bad. The only thing that's really bad about this is there is almost no cell service, which isn't great when you're trying to make plans for the next place that you're gonna go. But the water is super clear, as you can see here. It's really nice. It was actually one of the few places we've been where the water has been warm. Like, yes, we swam here a little bit before we went to Antipaxos. And yeah, it's really nice and warm, and you can see lots of fish and stuff. So now I know a lot of you aren't sailors, but if you're coming to sail, this is a nice quiet spot. Just don't count on having internet. This is gonna be it from Paxos and Antipaxos. I will see you guys in the next adventure.